Before we jump into today's episode, quick shout out to our sponsor, eBay Live. If you think eBay is just a marketplace, you're missing a whole side of it. eBay Live is where real-time excitement meets rare, exclusive, hard-to-find cards and collectibles. You can watch live auctions, catch exclusive drops, and buy directly from trusted and, quite frankly, the best sellers like myself while it's all happening. It feels like a show, not just shopping, with great hosts, the aforementioned me, creators, and streamers. Plus, everything's backed by eBay's protections and authenticity guarantees. To check it out, download the eBay app, tap the eBay Live button right under the search bar. Make sure you follow, obviously, Sports Cards Nonsense. Let's get back to your show.
Welcome to another episode of Hobby Nonsense. It is your boys, Sports Boy and Solar Ray, and I just want to wish everyone listening a happy May the 4th. Just a day. Nothing special about that day. Granted, everybody's going to listen to this on like May the 6th and after, so that won't really...
Happy May the 6th, everyone.
Happy May the 6th. May the 4th.
Is there a holiday associated with May the 6th?
Yeah, it's the holiday of 2 days after May the 4th.
1 day after Cinco de Mayo.
It's 1 day after Cinco de Mayo. May the 4th be with all of you, even though you're hearing this on a Thursday or a Wednesday and it doesn't make any sense to you, but it doesn't matter because that's just what we're running with as we start this episode. How are you, Ray?
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Rogue One.
Really?
Yeah, Rogue One's my favorite Star Wars movie. Here's what I found out last night. So I'm watching The Creator. It's like a sci-fi on Netflix. Did you actually see the movie, or you just saw what I'm talking about?
The Creator?
Yeah. Have you seen the movie?
Is it where he has to the AI kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, you did. See,
yeah.
You've shocked me in the past of not seeing movies that I would have guaranteed a normal person our age would have seen. But
like what?
What was it? Inception or Interstellar or Prestige or
Prestige.
One of those? Yeah, one of those Christopher Nolan movies that everyone
great
should see.
Movie, The Prestige.
Yes, it was.
But The Creator. What is it? Who's the actor?
In The Prestige, you have
Training Day. What's his name? Denzel Washington. His kid.
Yes, that is who is in The Creator. Thank you for staying on point there. I appreciate that. I forgot. My hat needs to come back on. Hang on.
Yeah, but I really enjoy the movie. I'm sure, was it a book before that was a movie?
I don't know if it was a book, but I did find out that the director of it was the same guy who directed Rogue One.
I did know that.
And a few other pretty notable sci-fi movies that I really like. So
you saw that over the weekend?
Well, I've seen it like 3 times now. The Creator. I
haven't seen it that many.
I didn't think I liked it all that much the first time I watched it, but on the second watch, I was like,
because you knew.
Yeah, I kind of knew what was going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I think I like this more. And then by this third watch, I was like, yeah, I think I really do like this movie. Well, and it's not just, honestly, the Denzel Washington son character or the actor, I don't love his acting. I feel like he's kind of breaking in some of it where they just kind of kept it in because he's like laughing as he's like doing some scenes that I feel like were supposed to be more serious, but he's also doing it with a kid. So I don't know. That's a whole different story. It's another tangent. But
what did you see Tenet?
Yes, and here's the thing. That's not his fault. That's not. I did not care for that one, but that's not his fault.
Break out the whiteboard whenever you watch that movie.
That I've watched that one, I think probably 3 times as well, and that still is not getting any clearer to me. Like it's like conceptually, I think I get it, but also watching it and trying to understand, it's like
the first quarter of it, you're like, okay, I got this, but then it gets real muddy real quick.
Exactly. It's like, no, I'm in. I totally what just happened?
Yeah. What's your favorite sci-fi movie that is not Starship Troopers?
Starship Troopers? Man, dang it. Why'd you put that caveat on there? My favorite sci-fi, that's hard because it's like, it depends on my mood, right? Because I've said Back to the Future many times, that's in there. But there's like other sci-fi movies that I will watch repeatedly. There's a series on Netflix. I think I may have mentioned on here before. It's called Pantheon. It's 2 seasons. It came on AMC, which is weird enough.
AMC has some great shows.
It does. It had Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah.
It had Better Call Saul, a few other shows on there. This was a series that I think went to AMC Plus, like their streaming service.
That's how they get you.
But it's got like a lot of big actors in it, as far as doing the voice, but it's like an anime. And I was never really all that into animes. I mean, I like Dragon Ball Z and a few other things, but man, it's on. The first season came out, and then they didn't have the second season out forever. People didn't even think it was going to come, but then they finally released it, and it's now on. Both seasons are on Netflix. If you guys want something, it's very bingeable. It's so good though. How well it's done from the first episode to the last, and they make it so it's like, oh, you're gonna watch it again, and you're gonna pick up on new stuff. So,
what is it called again?
Pantheon.
Yeah,
okay. yeah.
And it's an American animated series. It's not like a Japanese.
Yeah, it's not like dubbed into English or anything. It's just an American series. That's but done in like an anime
Give it a
style.
watch. Give it a watch.
Yeah. What about? You know what? We talk a lot about me, Ray, and I appreciate you asking. Do you have a favorite sci-fi? I don't think sci-fi is like your go-to genre.
I love sci-fi.
What's your go-to genre?
I think sci-fi.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I stand corrected. What would you say?
Besides Starship Troopers?
Besides anything that has a collectibility note to it, because I feel like you probably have plenty of movies that you're like, yeah, I'm all into.
I really like The Fifth Element.
Dude, I just watched that while I was at the Tops conference.
I really like The Fifth Element.
Yeah.
I really like Interstellar, of course. Interstellar.
All great movies. All movies that don't have cards. Well, I'm sure actually, Fifth Element's got to have cards, right?
Right?
Oh, boy.
Give me a Bruce
Give
Willis.
me another.
Give me something. And give me a Chris Tucker
dude,
movie.
The Chris Tucker auto from that would be insane.
I only want the cheetah print.
Yeah, exactly. I need relics, and I need the cheetah print specifically.
What was that called?
I would also
like in the Panini, like with was it Select, where they had like the zebra, the tiger.
Yeah,
just like different parallels.
Was there a cheetah though? I don't know.
I don't know if there was or not. I didn't collect.
I'm putting in Fifth Element trading cards.
Guys, we do have a great show for you today.
Oh yeah.
We have we're talking all kinds of. I want to give you some really good value on some Pokemon cards that you should pick up, especially with some of the new sets that are coming up. We're going to talk about a new CCG that has been coming out. Out.
I was like, wait, what the heck is it?
A CCG collectible card. That's what they're using now.
Which here's my question. What is that versus the TCG? Like, where's the difference?
When we talk about this, you'll clearly know the difference.
Okay, thank you. I do appreciate that. I don't think there was a Fifth Element card set.
Really?
Yeah, okay. I'm not finding anything.
That's they kind of dropped the ball because then you collect all the elements.
Dude, right?
Yeah, like all the cards, like the 101s.
I want the Mila. Yeah, whatever her full name is. I need the Mila auto. Corbin Dallas multipass. I mean, how many multipasses, right? That's an insert in there.
Come on.
Corbin Dallas multipass. We're writing. We're giving you gold. Tops
20th Century Fox.
Tops Entertainment. Aaron, are you listening? We're giving you gold here.
I think that might be an upper deck could probably
multipass. We also are going to. Here's the thing. We talked about the GameStop thing on the first on the other show today.
But you did?
If you want to, like, we can kind of talk about it a little bit if you want. If you have anything to add. I will tell you this, what I said on there, it's not happening. GameStop's not buying them. Ryan Cohen is, if you watch his CNBC interview, you will probably hate him a little bit.
Well, like he did something similar with Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, did he? I didn't hear that.
So if you don't know, like he was working for Bed Bath & Beyond or something like that.
Beth Beyond?
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Okay. Beth is not involved.
No. Okay. Shout out to all the Beths out there. Elizabeth's, not you, just the Beth.
Not Elizabeth.
But he had bought a bunch of stock and then offloaded it. And he bought it to raise the price of it and then offloaded it. And then they went out of business.
So it sounds like he's probably trying. Well, he's doing something in the sense of it's similar because it is an ulterior motive, not actually what he is saying, putting out into the news, which is like, oh, we think they're fine. It's a good company, but they could be doing so much more. And I can do that. And
no, he can't.
When CNBC like anchors are asking him, oh, really? What are you going to do? It's just like, did you read what I posted on the website? Because I put it on the website about what our offer is and what we're going to, and it's just that's just, you didn't have an answer. It was that's not an answer. And you don't have an answer. So ultimately it is him just trying to get his golden parachute and all the money that he had
A huge
signed.
bonus.
Yeah,
What was this bonus?
I don't remember.
It was
honestly.
like $1 billion, $100
yeah,
million.
wasn't it like
It was
something?
crazy.
I remember us talking about it. How much was the Ryan Cohen? Is that his name? Ryan
Yeah.
Cohen.
Brian? Is it Brian or Ryan? I think it might be Brian.
I think it's Ryan. Ryan Cohen's proposed compensation package is a performance-based incentive plan, potentially worth $35 billion.
$35 billion. Ooh, baby.
Yeah, I think, and that's what he's trying to get to, that first tranche of funding, but he doesn't get it unless the market cap of the stock goes up. And how you do that really easily and quickly is taking on another company's publicly traded stock, and then they intermingle, and now yours goes up. So yeah, that's what he's attempting, but I think he knows there's no chance he's going to buy eBay, because I mean, I've been seeing reports all day, like after his interview, nobody has trust in anything that he's saying. Like it was so bad, but it's also like, I don't think that was his motive. I think he's a wealthy enough person to know what plays and what doesn't play. And I think he would know his reaction, and how he performed on that would put people at, not at ease, the opposite. They would put them in a very nervous state. So
anxious state.
Yeah. So he obviously wants something else, which is either maybe eBay buys them, or maybe it's something completely different. Maybe they just get bought out by
Why
someone
would anybody
else.
want to buy GameStop?
Trust me, I ask a lot of questions. I don't get a lot of answers.
I mean, granted, it's not a bad move for GameStop to purchase eBay, especially with all the mingling with PSA and the trading cards, and kind of like the change of direction that GameStop is leaning towards, which is collectibles and trading cards.
Sure.
And eBay wouldn't be that bad of a purchase, especially now that eBay, what was it, a year ago or not too long ago, they purchased TCG Player.
Yeah, exactly.
And so them also working with PSA with the authentication.
Yeah. There's
kind of there is some similarities and some things that would work, but again, he's a shyster in my opinion, and I think he's just trying to get the stock to increase. And the good way to do it is, like you said, to purchase a bigger company, or just to kind of get the name out there in the ether, you know?
And it also puts it out there like, oh, hey, they're looking to buy somebody. Maybe they'll want to buy us. Maybe there's another company out there that is and
I know they don't have enough money to purchase eBay. I'm sure they'll get loans with banks and whatever that.
I kind of went into some of the detail there, and they already have like a promissory note of like, hey, we'll loan money, but even still, they're still like $16 billion shy of what the offer was to buy eBay. So you can't even explain how he's proposing to actually pay for that. So yeah,
but just the history of how GameStop is being run and has been ran.
Yeah.
Why would the people at eBay want?
Because there's probably one person somewhere that's going to make a lot of money. Not necessarily eBay. I'm just saying, like, why would someone go into business, get in cahoots with GameStop?
Mm-hmm.
It's because somebody's going to make money, and they don't necessarily.
So what's I'm going to say my opinion, and I'm going to ask you what's your opinion.
Can we talk about Masterwork after this?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. As someone that has built a social media following from buying and flipping things online through eBay, which is myself.
I was going to say, this is you, right?
This is me. Yeah, this is me. For GameStop to purchase eBay would just crumble, and it would never be what it once was. And I feel terrible that that's even like a thing to even think about.
And there's issues, right, with every platform. I mean, I'm not saying that eBay's perfect by any means. There's little glitches here, and there's going to be faults, but
there is a lot of faults with eBay.
But there's
a lot.
You look at their competition, and they are doing something obviously very right to get to this point. And there was a big conversation about like how he wants to take eBay to be a direct competitor to Amazon. He wants to have something to compete.
That would be a mistake.
But he has no real plan of doing it. So again, it's like, why are we even talking about it? Because it feels like we're just like giving more time and attention to something he actually wants, which is like to talk about it as opposed to it actually happening. So
and I do know, as someone that buys and resells on eBay, over the years, eBay has lost a ton of market share through the other reselling platforms. One especially being Depop is making huge waves.
Oh, really? I haven't even heard of it.
Depop,
Yeah.
it's like where all the kids go and buy like their clothes and stuff. So like,
tell me all the other ones. You're
Depop,
you're a flipper. I want to know about
Depop,
this.
Macari, Poshmark.
Macari one. Yeah, I would have thought that's the biggest one because I've heard of that.
Macari's like the worst to buy
Is it
anything
really?
on. Yeah, there's so many scammers on there.
Oh, good to know.
Depop, Macari, Poshmark, and Etsy. Those would be
okay.
Yeah. But and then Etsy, you can't sell modern things. Things have to be either like handmade items or they have to be vintage.
Oh, okay.
So you can sell electronics on there as long as they're vintage. You can sell sports cards and other things on there as long as they're vintage.
Interesting.
But Poshmark and Depop have like gained so much market share.
Yeah.
And just the clothing aspect than eBay was. And eBay has they've seen that and they have turned more of trading cards, collectibles, more than even they were, to a point to where now they're pushing eBay Live, as we all know.
Yeah.
More towards that aspect of collectibles, one-offs, watches, coins, things like that people collect. And you can still buy clothing on there, but it's not like it was before.
Okay. Makes sense. Well, no, honestly,
and car parts. eBay sells a lot of car parts.
Yeah, actually, I did hear about that. That's funny how I guess I don't really think about that as like, I just think of eBay as an auction platform, right? Like I don't think of it as like the collectible auction platform, but it definitely, when I stop and think about it, it does feel like that. And that would make sense why GameStop would make such a big push of that reasoning, like make that the reason, because they are so into collectibles and we're GameStop and we're into collectibles. So why don't we just mix together?
Yeah.
Because when I first said it, I was just like, they're not, eBay does tons of other stuff, but really that is kind of more of the leaning these days.
They're leaning heavily towards that. And it's a little weird.
2025 Masterwork. This is how Masterwork happens. Yeah. Wait, how 20 what?
25.
25? That's how you say 2026? Because you're, how would you say 2026?
2025.
Say the first word.
2000.
2000?
Yeah.
Okay. 2025.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're talking about 2025 Masterwork, Star Wars. It's not, first off,
Galaxias.
how good is your Spanish?
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good considering that I don't practice.
Yeah, because I was like, do you speak Spanish on a daily, like to anybody? Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Spanish music.
And I'll hear your TikToks sometimes, and some of those are in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just switch it on and off that easily? I wish I was bilingual.
You can be.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, like I feel like the best bilingual people are the people who are like raised with two different languages.
I
mean, not to say I couldn't still learn.
You can still do it.
My daughter's learning sign language right now.
That's awesome.
That's not something you can just hear. And in fact, that's the whole reason for it.
It's the universal. Then that's for all the.
No, it's not.
No?
That's the thing. That's what's super annoying about it. Is like a lot of these languages are a little newer, like American Sign Language is what she's learning.
Okay,
but it's like, why didn't they just all get together? It's like we have communication. I guess it would have been still probably 1900s or something when some of these got invented, and I don't know. I'm talking out my butt here. I don't know when they got invented, but I will say I was thinking like, why is it that like Irish in England, they
don't have the same sign language?
It's not the same.
Wow.
And it's like, well, I can understand English, but would I understand their sign language? I don't know.
That's
so
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. I figured that it was like English. They have like all universal sign language.
It's funny how we were talking about Masterwork and then we got onto this, but darn it if it's not an interesting conversation.
What's your favorite sign language that you've learned from seeing Sports Child learn?
There is one and I cannot remember. It's like an animal or something. It's like,
what's this? Is that, what is it?
There's something.
One's like BS.
Which one's muy guapo? Guapo is fat or is that ugly?
No, that's handsome.
What's guapo's handsome?
Yeah.
What's fat?
Gordo.
Not, yes. I got my guzz. I remember I was at a Chinese buffet in college, eating at a Chinese buffet by myself in college.
That was the bottom of the. That was when Jesse hit rock bottom.
Actually, I was not. I was not as heavy at that point.
$8.75.
That's what it was. It was super cheap, and I had like no money, and so I was like, all right, yeah, I'm going over there. And I remember like there were some guys working, or they'd come in from like work, and they were just eating there, and I heard Gordo, and I remember looking it up
like
later.
Looking at you,
yeah, I kept eyeballing over here.
Look at this Gordo.
Yeah. You know what? In my mind, maybe I was wrong. Maybe they said guapo. Maybe they said guapo. You know, maybe that's what it was.
Come on, give yourself a little more credit.
2025 Star Wars Masterwork. It is not Masterworks. First off,
Masterwork.
it's just Masterwork
with an X,
not an S. No S on the no X. But 2025
X is going to give it to
you. Oh, Exhibit. R.I.P. He's living well. I know. 2025 Masterwork is
dead.
I just said he's living well. It is a product that is coming out June the 3rd. So we're about a month out. We have gotten our first glimpses of some of the cards they just released. We have our checklist out. The EQL came out today. Fun fact, spoiler, did not get any from that. So I'm just going to be relying on whatever I get from the allocation, which I'm really hoping is a lot. I'm hoping for more than 4 cases. And if I get less than 4 cases, I will revolt. I don't know what that would look like. I'd probably do nothing.
Masterworks is the one with original artwork.
What did you just ask me?
Masterwork.
Thank you.
Is the one with the original artwork?
No, that's Galaxy.
Okay.
Masterwork is known for...
They all kind of blend together.
It's got mini boxes. It's got 4 mini boxes in it. So one hobby box has 4 mini boxes within it. And it is known for having multiple autos and sketches typically per box. Now, that's still pretty much the case in this year's product. I believe the cases are designated as having 2 autographs guaranteed per master box. But you can also expect to see sketches, relic cards. This has like those Return of the Jedi relics, like the film cells that were actually from the filming that are included in the card. They're going to be some of those relics that you can get. I had ChatGPT do a little work for me, and I took the checklist from 2024 and 2025, specifically like the autographs, to try and figure out, like who do we have in here that's not normally, and who's missing, at least from last year to this year. And this is what it came up with. So some of the signers in this product that you're going to see that have actual autos that are not just dual or triple or booklets or anything like that include like Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford. There is John Boyega, Felicity Jones, Daisy Ridley, Forrest Whitaker, Diego Luna, Juan Carlo Esposito, Hayden Christensen, Carrie-Anne Moss, Benicio del Toro, and Alan. Is it Tudyk? Is that how you? It's
Ginter.
Alan Ginter. Yep, that's what it is. He plays IG-11, I believe, or is it E2SO? Anyway,
so he's a droid.
IG-11 is what TT. So yes, it's got to be SO. He is a droid. The other notable names, there's a few others. Obviously, some big names. Jude Law. I think Nick Frost is going to be in there. You have Elijah Wood, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You've got Lucy Liu, Ron Perlman, Simu Liu, who he was like, what is that? 8 Rings?
Shamu.
Zach Braff, little
Brown.
Scrubs action in there. David Tennant, and a few others. So that you've got some new signers like those that'll be in there. There are some names that are going to be missing, at least from individual autos. So they may have some dual or triple auto options, but not just
singles,
individuals.
Not singly.
So Natalie Portman and Pedro Pascal, neither of them have just individual cards.
They have duals
on the checklist, but they have. They're somewhere on a multi-auto.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Those are probably the biggest ones. So, but there are, I think they pointed out like the last 2024 had like somewhere around 50 individual signers. And this year it's got like 92 or something like that. So it's a lot more. They've definitely included a lot more signers in here. There's also like this buyback on card auto of Harrison Ford. So Harrison Ford has an on card auto that is I don't know what the card is that they're doing the buyback for, but it does look like you'll have an opportunity to get on-card autos of his.
But like,
so that's pretty cool.
You're talking about like buyback, same as like how Topps does their buyback?
Here's the problem. I really don't have any details on it.
Why would you want to like sell your Harrison Ford auto?
No. They're not buying it back. This is just like a Harrison Ford buyback on-card auto, which just means they've already bought the cards back. It's a previous release card that they had Harrison Ford sign and now included in this product.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
They bought it.
Yeah, and
before.
Here's more.
Why
than
would
likely.
they do that? That's
here's
weird.
more than likely my theory. I don't think they bought any cards back. I think they probably had cards that they sent out to him to get autos that didn't get back in time to go out in that product, and therefore those cards are now getting released into this. That's a theory. I could be completely wrong. They may have just actually bought back some of his old ones and had them signed.
Well, Topps. Yeah.
So that being said, I don't have a ton of detail on that one, but it seems pretty cool. I do appreciate, like I said, the fact that they've got all these other autos and the sketches, of course, those are big. There's a gentleman who I think we've talked about before. His name's Slab Squatch. He's got a Twitter following, a pretty big one there. I follow him over on
X.
He's not going to give it to me this time. Substack. He's got a Substack.
Substack.
Yeah, it's like a blog place. People still blog.
You on there a lot?
The Sports Cards Nonsense newsletter used to be directly through there, and that's where I got familiar with it.
Should we start a Substack? I don't know who would do it.
That's the thing. You got to write. You got to write stuff out and put it out there.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's something when we can expand to more people.
Yeah, maybe Steve can do option.
But he did write some information about the product. So last year's, I believe, the price per box, at least as of right now, is selling somewhere around $800 to $900 a box. I mean, it's a lot. It's not cheap. The EQL was for $430 a box.
Why are these boxes getting so expensive?
That's a whole other conversation. Yeah. Well, I mean, and here's the thing though. With these boxes, it's like you're getting four mini boxes, right? And with the fact that you have a 50-50 shot essentially of getting an auto, since there's 2 autos guaranteed per master box, the other boxes hopefully will have like either numbered or some kind of numbered parallel or a sketch or relic.
So the individual box is that much, or the big box?
The big box is, we don't know what it's going to come out at yet, because that's all dependent on what David Adams and Steel Cities and Blowouts and all the bigger retail shops, what they sell it for. I have not gotten allocation, so I couldn't tell you what I'm going to have it listed for. But based on last year's product, which again is going for $800 to $900 a master box, and this one looking like it's got even more autos, maybe better autos. In fact, the fact that you can get a Mark Hamill just single auto in there instead of a dual and triple and all that, I could see this actually going up in value, or being I shouldn't say up in value, because I think it is valuable, but I don't know if it's like more valuable than $1,000. I just mean it's going to go up in value in comparison to last year's product. So that being said, Slab Squatch kind of broke down some of the info based on the odds that the odds released with the checklist. This is the real big saving grace in my opinion. It looks like there's only about like 1,700 cases. That's not many at all. Like even for an entertainment release, that's not many at all. I'm actually kind of curious if maybe he got something wrong, or maybe the odds were wrong, because that is much less than what we typically find.
How do they even know how many cases are going to be put out? Like, where do you even get that information?
Based on the odds. So he's taking the odds of like how many cards are going to be out, like what are the chances? Because he said total cards in the product, there's 268,000 cards. And then based on how many cards go into each mini box, which is 5 cards, and then there's 20 in a hobby box, and then extrapolating from there, he was able to figure out it's somewhere around 1,700 cases. There are the hit rates per box. You're looking at, based again on these odds, even though it says 2 autos per box, the odds are stating more like 2.65. So there's probably going to be some that are going to have 3 autos. Parallels are somewhere around, like it says like 5.4. That'd be really cool if you had more than one parallel per mini box. And that's what, I mean, according to that, that's what it's saying. It's like 5.4 would be at least 2 in one of those mini boxes. Inserts, there's 13 per box. Numbered cards, 4 per box. I guess, oh, you know what? Those parallels, I think it's including the blue parallel, which is not numbered. So, because numbered cards, it says is averaging to 4.1 per box. So that would be 1 per mini. So that may be what it's saying there. Sketches is 1 per box. And then relics, it says 0.5 per box. So you're not guaranteed, but every 2 boxes, hopefully it looks like you should get one.
Go ahead and pick up 2 boxes.
Well, that's the thing. This one is really one that a lot of people get into breaks for because they'll buy the mini boxes. I think that's how I've done it. And a lot of times, like there's some
You just
people
sell
who
the
will,
mini boxes.
yeah, there's some people who do breaks by character, and who knows, I might even do that, but it's also just kind of more advantageous to just sell mini boxes because you can break down the cost and it becomes much more affordable that way. But yeah, that's what's going on with that product. I do overall, I'm a fan of Masterwork. I think most people are. Masterwork, Galaxy, and Chrome are like the big ones, but honestly, Masterwork and Galaxy are like kind of more superior to me than Chrome is. I know Chrome is always like Topps Chrome is always the flagship in most cases, but I don't know. Masterwork is hard to beat. And the fact that it's been so consistent each year, it doesn't come out every single year, but many years it does. So yeah. This one and Galaxy are probably the ones I'm looking forward to the most. And then of course you have like the sleeping, smugglers outposts, like those sleeping products that you don't expect anything from. And then all of a sudden it's like a banger and everybody loves it. Hopefully we get, 1 or 2 of those this year. But there you go. That's Masterwork in a nutshell. There's a number of metal cards in there.
And that's releasing
June 3rd.
June 3rd.
June 3rd. Yep.
Mark your calendars. What's releasing this Thursday?
Just nothing. But this Wednesday would be Toy Story.
Toy Story. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Is coming out.
Who's your favorite Toy Story character? That is not Buzz Lightyear.
I was going to say, I don't know how to answer that question without saying Buzz. I would say, man, how do I say somebody like besides Woody? I don't want to say Woody, right? Like that would be the other obvious choice. Ham is always funny. John Ratzenberger, I love my Ratzenberger.
Ham is fire.
Back when Slinky Dog was played by
Ernest.
Yeah. What is the actual actor's name? Dang it. BJ was messaging me. He said his autos aren't in this year's product.
Yeah,
which was funny because.
Well, the guy that does his voice is still the new guy that does his voice isn't too bad either.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I am
Jim,
a fan of many characters, but probably Hammer, the dinosaur, Rex. Yeah, Rex is also cool.
Trixie.
Don Rickles back when he was Mr. Potato Head, that was cool, but they've got new voices for him and for Mrs. Potato Head because that was.
It's not
what's her name?
Mrs. Costanza.
Yeah, Mrs. Costanza's passed, so it's going to be someone else. But no, the product itself, like just from the outside, before you even get to the cards, is really cool because like the box looks like a toy chest, and it's not 30th anniversary. Actually, it's interesting because I have not seen this name until the release. I didn't see this out there in other marketing materials, but it's called like Pixar Crystal. And I don't really know what that means.
What do you mean? The product is called
It's
Pixar
called like
Crystal?
It's Topps Pixar Crystal 30 years of Toy Story.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I don't know what that crystal is representative of, but I looked it up. I was like, oh, maybe like 30 years is like the crystal anniversary. But I looked it up. I think it was like pearls or something like that. So 30 years does not represent crystal. So
what are do you know all the things?
Do I know all the
do
I know every anniversary thing? No. Do you?
No.
Why would you ask?
I mean, you knew Crystal?
Because I said I Googled it. I had to look it up.
I didn't know if it showed you any of the other ones.
Oh, no. I specifically looked up 30th anniversary. So yeah, I don't know, but I know 10 is one somewhere.
10?
Yeah, I feel like that's like an early one. Like the worst ones are earlier on. You got to really put in the time and effort.
Like 6 months, you get some yarn, son.
Exactly. The yarn anniversary.
Well, Orange.
There's like the Pizza Planet insert in that product as well.
I like that one.
There's a lot of really cool. I like how they've done like these art of Toy Story cards where they're showing some of the original sketches
Concept
for
art.
the concept art for them. It's funny like looking at Forky and how he was originally made.
I like the Forky character.
I like the actor who does it, who is oh man, I don't have the checklist in front of me, so I can't think of his name. It's the guy who plays Buster on Arrested Development. Mark Hale. It's Hale something.
I've never seen Arrested Development.
See, it's comments like that make me question of like, have you seen this or not? It's so good, especially the early seasons.
Never seen it. Never seen it.
That's, you know what? I've made a huge mistake. That, if you had seen it, you would know was a reference to.
Never seen it.
But yeah, I can tell you this much about Toy Story. From what I am seeing, I know I got 2 cases of it. And when I asked for those 2 cases, or when I was asking for a product, like I was, I pushed back. I was like hoping to get more than I, I
remember you
more than just 2. And I remember my rep was basically just like, they only are allowing me to send out a few hundred of these cases to all of these breakers. And what I'm seeing on the guys who have already listed their breaks, I haven't seen anybody who has more than 2. So
2's like the max.
2's like the max. Yeah. And I haven't seen Slapsquatch. If you're listening, I wish you would do a Toy Story breakdown as well. I'd love to know like how many cases make up this product based on the odds, but I don't think it's going to be very many. And I think there's going to be a lot of demand for this, especially just the fact of Toy Story is so loved. It is a Disney IP, well, Pixar, but Disney IP. And you have such limited quantities at first. I've seen like a few breaks out there that are listed. Their total price for all spots, because I go through and like I get on my computer and I copy and paste into Excel and then I total up all my numbers. And because I'm like, all right, what am I going to be listing this out? I need to compare to what other people are doing. And others have it listed somewhere between like 3,600 and 4,000 for a break. I'm telling you right now, if you're going to buy this product, buy into a break, because you know what the individual boxes are going for? They're selling for more recently in the last few days, like $500 a box.
A box.
And there's 12 boxes in a case. That comes out to be $6,000. So a case is $6,000, but breaks are being broken for, like I said, $3,600 to $4,000. You are getting you could go in and buy every single spot in a break, and you're going to make out much better than if you were to go out and try and buy 12 boxes or just go out and buy, a case somewhere. So I'm very curious. I haven't listed mine. I haven't seen, Mama hasn't listed hers. A number of other big breakers haven't listed theirs yet. I'm wondering if everybody does this or if it was just like the first ones out listed theirs a little cheaper. And then you're going to see everybody, prices going way up from there. But again, with only 2 cases, I'm sure there'll be a second wave for a lot of people. I don't know if I'll get second wave, but the prices will go up. So just take advantage now. Granted, if you're listening to this, unless you're listening to this when it first comes out at like 6 a.m. in the morning, you may be already too late because it's already released and there's a lot of cards sold out. But if you're listening to this Wednesday morning, come over to Fanatics Live. I'll be live breaking it that morning. And I don't know. I've yet to determine if I'm going to do 2 case breaks or do a case and then sell some personals on the other one. So we'll see. Because part of me wants to do personals, because then if they don't all sell, I can rip one because I want some of this. And it's one of those things that's very difficult when there's so many. I break what I love, and when everything sells out, it's like, oh, great.
It's like that sucks.
But
yeah, I want to break one for myself,
but I want to rip one.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we'll see. But either way, there'll at least be a break on there, if not 2. Oh,
you all right, buddy?
Yeah, just talking a lot, and the WWE royalty, actually, while we're talking about it, we are going to get some more of that.
So stay tuned. If you guys missed out on the first break that we did, we're going to have a second break. Hopefully we're going to do a little different or something like that. We'll see what happens. We did pull some great cards out of the one case that we pulled. A 101 Booker T.
Hello.
And one of the,
was that the first 1 of 1 you've pulled?
No.
You pulled another one?
Yeah.
What was it? I don't remember.
You were there with me out of the
Oh, that's right. Yes.
What was that?
It was Universe.
Universe.
Yeah. I don't
We did
remember.
Finest first, right?
Yeah, that was the first one.
So you weren't there.
I was there for Finest. I was there for Finest and Universe.
Okay.
I was not there for Chrome or Royalty.
Gotcha.
So yeah. And then we got Cosmic, WAB Cosmic's coming up too.
Cosmic is
A
going
lot of wrestling cards out there.
And then Sapphire.
Are you now okay? So for a long time, I think the concern was there's not any wrestling cards,
Mhm.
but now we're getting so many. Are you concerned that there's too many wrestling cards?
In the short span, yeah.
Yeah, that's I wouldn't mind. Okay, if you're going to do multiple wrestling releases, have some cheaper ones in there too, because all of these have been kind of higher end. So
Cosmic looks really good, and Sapphire.
I know that's the thing.
Really
I don't think
too.
Cosmic Cosmic and Sapphire are not going to be cheap.
No, they're not. And then
So it's
Royalty is the premier, the most expensive one that you can buy. But man, those cards they're so good. And I want to say you get the best value, considering that each pack you get autos and relics and
and they're on card.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's great.
No, I think the Royalty world, I've been looking at like what DealerNet's been offering, and I think it's staying pretty high. Like I'm glad to see like it's maintaining value. I'm curious what that continues to look like, but
Those WrestleMania patches.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I know the Cody Rhodes got pulled, and then the Becky Lynch got pulled in China.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that must have broken Adam's heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Poor guy. I wonder if he's trying to he's like already learning Mandarin, trying to get in contact to do some wheeling and dealing.
Which is crazy that people know that, right? And then like there's people in China opening up WWE cards.
That's the thing. I've heard like WWE is actually pretty popular.
It's global. Dude, it's huge in India.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
India, like
how are they getting cards? I guess just online.
I don't know. I don't live in India.
You don't?
No.
Where do you live?
Dubai?
Dubai?
No, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Huge in Saudi.
Oh, well, yeah, because there's going to be the show. Is there still that show over there?
WrestleMania is going to be there next year.
Yeah, WrestleMania. Well, and I heard they're giving up the Live Golf whole franchise. I think they're done.
Is that going away?
Sponsoring that.
Oh, really?
I don't know if Live is going away completely or if just their involvement with it. So it made sense in the fact that they're moving to something else, like they're going to WWE. But yeah, that's curious. I'm very curious about the international appeal of wrestling, like how far that expands.
I think it does really well everywhere.
Yeah.
Whenever they go and do these premium live events in other countries, they're like the best to watch.
Oh, really?
Because they don't get them a lot. Like when they go to like England or they go to like Ireland or they go to France, like
they're less
go
commercials.
crazy.
Does it feel like it's less advertisements?
I mean, it's not like it was a WrestleMania.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that seems like a lot. So, okay, very cool. So those are some releases coming up. It's funny because like I felt
you
like
see my shirt.
I love your shirt. I've meant to say something. For those who cannot see. Guys, we are working on getting the YouTube version of the podcast out faster. I think it's been coming out on the weekend after it releases on Wednesday, but we've had a lot of requests for people want to see the actual live. They want to see what's going on right now. You guys don't know.
Guapo and El Gordo.
Wait, which one's which? You decide.
You decide.
Leave it don't leave it in the comments. I don't want either of us crying. But I'm throwing up signs over here and I'm doing my.
Oh, I love you. Is that I love you?
I think I'm trying to spell my name in sign language. I can't remember.
Gotcha.
I always forget. Charlie, where are you, honey? Daddy needs to figure out how to do this.
It is a NWO with Disney characters, the DWO.
DWO.
Disney World Order.
That is pretty sick, though. Where did you man, is this another barn?
No, this
T-shirt
one,
barn or something?
I can't remember where I got this one, but I got a bunch of different ones.
Who was it? What?
Shirt
barn? Barn?
I can't remember.
Old
John
McDonald
Blank
had a farm. Anyways, Ray is obviously the best dressed of the two of us. We have other things.
Your navy blue shirt.
You like this?
I really do.
Thank you. I've worn it a lot in the past, but I'm wearing it right now. So
I like it when you wear your pink shorts.
Yeah, baby. I love those pink shorts. They make me feel fancy and free. I'm wearing blue shorts to go with my blue shirt today. pretty dull.
Really?
Well, I had on another outer shirt, but I have to take. I like to try and take something off in between, or either put something on or take it off in between the SCN and the Hobby Nonsense Pod.
Okay, this is gonna sound super weird.
Yeah.
But ever you notice, especially with Tom and Jerry, the cartoon, and a lot of other cartoons, like Tom and Jerry don't wear clothes. But whenever cartoons go to the beach, they put on swimming trunks.
Whoa!
Have you've never noticed that?
I don't know.
Like Donald Duck doesn't wear pants, but whenever he goes to the beach, he wears shorts.
What's he trying to protect down there?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Like cartoons.
Apparently it's water related because in open air it doesn't seem to be a problem.
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to like dry something out. I don't know. There's a lot of questions. Costco's selling top loaders, by the way. I saw Mojo.
But not in our Costco.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where. That must be, maybe it's
Like
California
West
or
Coast,
something. Yeah. Is that not crazy that we're like,
I don't think so.
really?
Why do you think they sell trading cards there? Why can't they sell top loaders?
I don't know. It just feels like if everybody's like getting top loaders by bulk order of them, it feels a little junk waxy to me to have that going on.
Do you not think that we're in a junk wax era?
Do you think we are?
Yeah.
For everything?
For everything. Of course.
Why are you promoting everything? Why are you promoting anything? If you think everything is junk wax, why are you promoting?
I do feel like we are, especially with like Pokemon cards, I think we're in a junk wax era.
This just in, we're about to have a segment where you're promoting a few different Pokemon sets.
But and I agree. The one of the reasons why I think that is that so the demand for anything Pokemon right now is unprecedented.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. And now with they are taking crazy amounts of shortcuts with their cards to a point to where I think now it's in a cheaper card stock.
Oh, really?
And then
I haven't heard this.
I think they're a cheaper card stock, and also with all the different graphics and the way that things are getting printed.
Okay.
There are shortcuts being made so they can print more of them. And right now is probably the most amount of Pokemon cards that has ever been printed in human history.
That makes sense, especially with the fact that you have like that other printing facility that's still coming online.
So
and then
just think about that. And I know I've brought it up before. So we are currently in the not Scarlet and Violet. We are in the Mega Evolution block. So this block, there's going to be a lot of cards out there.
Well,
so
it does feel like they
think
keep
about that.
Like all these Costco releases and Sam's Club and Walmart, and it's like they are more prevalent than ever, but there's also more demand than ever.
Correct. But to that being said, because of the quality issues on these cards and them being printed so poorly, the cost of some of the PSA 10s may be more than some of the older sets because of the
more difficult.
Exactly. So it's weird how that works, right?
It makes sense, but it is weird. I guess like when I associate saying this is a junk wax era, though, it means that a lot of the things that have value today won't have value in the future. Are you thinking that's the case? Or do you just think there's just more? Because I don't want the listeners to think like, oh, we're just promoting, we're shills for something that we think is dying.
No,
I just think is overdone.
I see what you're saying, but as millennials, I think that, and then people our age and just overall, people are investing in collectibles a lot more than they used to, let's say our parents' age.
Yeah.
And so they want the physical, tangible thing. So even though things are junk wax,
I think the quantities are maybe junk wax era,
yes,
but I don't think it's a definition of junk wax the same as what it was, because it's not junk. I don't think what they're putting out is junk in a lot of cases. Now, granted, if you're saying there's quality issues, then
there is quality issues with Pokemon. There is, and I think there is a lot of market manipulation on all fronts, and certain companies making certain things scarcer than
manufacturer scarcity.
Yeah, and like I don't like that.
Okay,
and. Yeah, I don't think that, like, to your point, some of these parallels that are worth this much money now, I don't think they will be worth that much money in the future.
Well, parallels means you're not talking Pokemon anymore because they don't have
Correct.
parallels. So
Yes.
you're meaning just, well, I mean, I don't think that's in the future. I think that's now. If you go out and look at some of these parallels that from like say Fantastic Four Finest, because I know this because I sent some cards off to consignment for some of the guys that I broke for. And, some of them were out of 150, out of 199, some out of 99. And they're only going for a few bucks. If that.
Oh, that's crazy.
And it's like, wait, what? Like that. And granted, there's like $5 shipping on it per card. So it's like, okay, well, you have to factor that in. But still, if a card doesn't sell for $5 and you're factoring in $5 shipping, that means it couldn't sell for $10 altogether, right? And so a $10 card, if it's out of 99, I would think like there should be a lot of cards that there should be 99 people out there that want to buy a card for more than $10 in a lot of cases. Maybe not every case, but in a lot of cases. But I'm seeing unless it's a big character like a big character, then all of these other ones that they're adding in there just aren't getting any love. And that kind of sucks because it's like there's a lot of cool characters in there, a lot of like comic book characters that you're not as familiar with, but you would still think, oh, well, surely there's 100 card collectors who also care about the comics and the backstory and things like that would maybe want to collect some of these out there, but apparently not enough to spend $10 on them. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to me. I find the current state to be very fluctuating because then there'll be another release where you'll see cards spike in value and maybe they're out of 150 or 250 and you'll see those cards selling for, maybe 20, 30 bucks. And it's like, okay, yeah, maybe it's just the characters, but it could just be the IP, but it could be a host of other things that I don't fully
like
understand.
This week's flavor of the month, or, like it could be a lot of things.
And unfortunately, I do think in some cases it could be, well, that's what marketing or just the people that own a bunch of this product are out there saying and talking it up, and therefore other people want to go get it.
I think marketing has a lot to do with it.
Well, it's like I want good marketing, right? I want better marketing. I've been a big proponent of that in a lot of cases. But
and that's what we sat here and talked to Jason, the president of Upper Deck, and we're like, well, hearing him talk about all the stuff that they're doing that we did not know about because of their lack of awareness. Is mind-boggling. And I think that they are legitimately doing the best they can out of all the trading card companies with quality issues and all the different technology and things that they're doing in Upper Deck.
Yeah.
But we do not know about it. And I think that's a problem.
I agree. Yeah. I think if you are building the best card out there, but nobody knows, then where does that fall? Does that fall on the collector for not wanting that IP or whatever the sport is or whatever card they're making? Or is it on them for not doing enough advertising or promoting of it? I tend to think it's probably on them first because they have foreknowledge of what's coming out before any of us do, and before the collector ever sees the card, they can really talk it up and promote. And granted, I think Jason did a very good job of showing off how Upper Deck is consumer first, and they're not trying to necessarily just shove anything down our throats.
And I love that.
And I love that. I don't think many, and that's not to say like another company out there, let's just say Topps. I don't feel like Topps is shoving any specific card down my throat or any specific set down my throat. But at least I know when there's like a really cool insert or something really, collectible in a product coming out, they are doing what they can to promote it on socials or reaching out to, us podcasts like ourselves.
Yeah, influencers in the space, all that stuff.
And yeah, I think Upper Deck is working on that, though.
I think so too.
I mean, the fact that Jason came on here.
Exactly.
Person,
I agree. Dude, and one of the things that I want to support Upper Deck as much as possible. So I went home that day and I looked up, I want to buy some Upper Deck merch. Unless it's vintage and I can find it on eBay, it does not exist
on
their website or anywhere else.
Really?
So unless it's a custom made something that I can purchase on Etsy or vintage Upper Deck merch, that probably will not fit me because, a double X in 1990 is different than what it is now.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, I want to help support the company that their president came in here and talked to us.
And there's
no way for me to do that.
It's funny you say that too, because I was talking to, let's just say it was a card shop owner.
Okay.
I was talking to them about
That has not been a guest on the show.
They have not been a guest on the show.
Okay.
Correct. So this card shop owner I was talking to was talking about how they have all this stuff that Topps just sends them, like all this advertising things. And granted, yes, that also includes like they have shirts and things like that they need to buy for selling in their shop. And they've never had a complaint about that. So I don't think it's too much of a demand. But that being said, he reached out to Upper Deck and it's like, hey, I've got all this stuff, like all the square footage, and it's filled with a lot of Top stuff because they either send it to me or I buy some to resell. Is there anything you guys have? I'd love to show off Upper Deck's items. And he shows me, and it's like a 2 foot wide, maybe 2 feet wide by 6 inches tall little sign that says, I don't even know what it says, but it had something with Upper Deck on it. And that's all they said. They said, I'm one of that thing. And it's just like, now it's just on the wall.
It was like a metal plate or something.
Yeah,
like that.
It's just like a
license plate,
almost like a street sign.
Gotcha.
Esque thing, and it's like, okay, that is what they sent when their store owners are asking for marketing. I'm just like, they have an excellent program of doing these diamond, the diamond dealer, where they will actually give LCS's money to build out their shops. But where is like, okay, here's money to build out your shop. Where's like just the overall brand advertising of what you're doing? I think there was a time I remember, I can picture in my head a white t-shirt with a green Upper Deck.
That's
like
the one that
logo.
I found on eBay.
Yeah, that's that. I feel like I've
the
seen
same
that.
logo is in the back on the backside. Dude, like if they were to send me an Upper Deck hat, I will wear it every day.
Every day? I don't know.
I wear a hat every day.
I know, but you mix up your hats.
Yeah, but I'm like, anytime that I'm doing social media stuff, I'm gonna be wearing an Upper Deck hat,
especially in your next Topps promotion.
I mean, hey, whoever wants to send me merch, I will wear whatever you guys send me.
I need to get you one of these Marvel hoodies that I've got. I've got the Marvel Topps hoodies. I bought I didn't have to. I just bought a box of them because I thought it'd be fun for customers.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So it makes sense, guys. You have DC right now. Get some Upper Deck hoodies with some DC stuff on there or some t-shirts or whatever.
Dude, a Batman.
Just give me a Batman logo. Give me that animated Batman with like the yellow outline, or was that animated Batman or was that more like the Michael Keaton?
The Michael Keaton.
Give me the Michael Keaton
Just
Batman
anything.
logo, just middle of the chest, black t-shirt with that logo, and it says Upper Deck somewhere on it.
Anything.
I took an Upper Deck. No, let me think on that one. Hang on. PSA Magazine. New copy just came out. You came in asking me some questions about it, and I had no answers for you. Oh, that's what the cover is? You didn't show me that. Oh, that's awesome.
It's got Han Solo on the front from the 1977.
The top set.
Yep. And then the black one is the 1 of 1. So if you get a black one, is the 1 of 1.
Can I just tell you that I have I don't know, at least a year or more's worth of PSA magazines at the house that are still sealed.
That's awesome.
I've not taken them out of the plastic, and I'm wondering what I'm missing out on.
On the back, they used to have where they tell you if it's a variant.
Oh, does it?
So it'll say like 1 of whatever on the back, but I don't think they do that anymore.
Does it at least show like on the inside cover? Doesn't it say somewhere in there like, hey, these are the variations
on the back?
Oh, it does. So there is still somewhere that it shows it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it used to.
It used to say it on the back. So even if it was in the plastic, you would know it's a variant.
I see.
Because it comes with the little whites.
Yeah, the cover.
So you wouldn't even know what the variant it is.
Exactly. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm very curious. Now, because I don't know anything about what you're about to talk about.
So this is interesting. So if you don't know, we need to have her on the podcast.
Who's her?
The PSA Magazine vice president of pop culture.
What's her name?
Her name is Elizabeth.
Not Beth, though. So she did not get a shout out.
But I think we need to have her on the podcast. But anyways, if you have a PSA subscription and you pay a yearly, a yearly subscription to get your cards graded, you can either sign up for their sports magazine or their hobby magazine. I would venture to say that even if you're a sports guy, do the hobby one.
Those are like, there was a time where you couldn't even get it anymore because they were like maxed out on those subscriptions.
So the reason why I tell you that is because on a lot of the hobby ones, you get a free card most of the times of something that you're talking about.
By the way, did it come in that card saver?
It did. And it's
cool.
It's usually a PSA card saver, but this one's just card saver one. Okay. But it's usually a PSA branded one. But this month they talk about a new, well, it's not new, it's been out since 2024. CCG, which collectible card game. It's called Wonders of the First. I did not know about this until this magazine. And something cool that they're doing. So this has been out since 2024, and they did a Kickstarter for the trading card game to even exist.
Oh, okay.
And that's something cool. I guess but this is a whole new IP, new world building, all that new lore, nothing associated with any other IP.
Oh, okay. So this is completely original stuff.
This is completely original stuff. So something really cool that they did is they hired someone that used to work for Magic the Gathering back in the day, in the heyday, back in the 90s, Brian Tisman. So Brian Tisman was the person that kind of ran like the R&D and like the gameplay and all that stuff to make sure the game is properly, like the mechanics are there and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
So he currently is working on Wonders of the Fists to make sure that everything is working properly.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. So you've got someone who knows what they're doing.
Exactly.
Involved
with this. But something that they're doing is that they are using, they call them guest stars as characters of this TCG. Okay. And the guest stars are celebrities.
Guest stars.
Yes.
Okay.
So they are, they will be associated with the lore and the, what is it? Not the meta, but like the backstory and everything, their actual characters within the game. And then something that you can do is you can pull their autographs in this game. So that's where the collectible, and they do have serialized cards in the CCG.
So are the celebrities themselves, or is it just like a celebrity? Is the card just the character that they're that's on the card representative of what they look like? Like Brad, this guy is Bradley Cooper based, but it's
I'll tell you some of the celebrities that have signed on to do this.
Is Bradley Cooper one of them?
Bradley Cooper is not one of them.
Dang it.
But your boy, Batman, Ben Affleck is one of them.
Is he really? Oh, is that who that is?
That is who that is. Ben Affleck.
Okay. Oh yeah, it looks just like Ben Affleck. Oh, and that's what's his name from Harry Potter? Tom.
Yep. Felton.
Felton, is that what it is? Yeah.
And then the other one is Chuck Liddell, which is
that's who it is. Yeah, fighter. I was like, that's a UFC
and then also guy. Arnold Vosloo. He was in The Mummy.
Okay, sure.
So he's in it as well. But that's something cool that they're doing. And I think
that is cool. Yeah. Or incorporating celebrities into they're incorporating celebrities into a CCG, which brings me to my next question. What's the difference between a CCG and a TCG?
The collectible aspect of it.
Because one's trading card game,
and the collectible card game. So not only you can either be a collector and collect the CCG, never play the game like you do with Pokemon.
Yeah.
But these are also just them having the celebrity autos and also having serialized cards make it more of a collector base.
Couldn't you argue that every TCG that has collectors and not game players is also a CCG?
But they don't have serialized cards.
So
they
you're
don't
saying
have autographs.
This is a CCG because it's being built to be collectible as opposed to TCGs, which are games, but they may also be collectible, but they weren't built that way.
Correct.
I gotcha. Okay. That's kind of cool. That's interesting. I did not realize the connection and differences between those two.
So in the magazine, they give you a card.
Oh, yeah.
And it says that you might have already hit an autograph card and it's got a redemption in here.
Oh, it's a redemption.
It should. I don't know if we had hit it or not. So we are going to open it up live.
Oh, it's got
here on the show.
That's fun.
So I am taking it out of the card saver. It is currently sealed, and we are going to open it right here.
You can tell we're opening it for real because you hear plastic. It's not us just scrunching up a bunch of Dorito bags.
That's right.
Even though maybe we
All
were.
right. So congratulations.
You got a card.
Claim your foil redemption of the magazine promo. You might have already hit an autograph.
So it doesn't. We
So you
still
have to
don't know.
put in- we still don't know.
So we still don't know. And that was
this is a unique redemption code. Do not share your code and post it online. Redeem it at this
Can I
website
see it again?
and it expires. I would love to have a Ben Affleck.
So it's WPKFA. You're just gonna let me read it out loud. Someone
Is that what I didn't know what
Yeah,
you were
that's why
saying?
I was reading
All right.
this. You also probably don't want to show this directly to the camera unless you've already redeemed it. All right, here's what we're doing. I'm showing it directly to the camera. That means he has to redeem it, but before Wednesday. Well, actually, I guess
I wonder
the video
if this is.
the video doesn't come out quite yet.
I guess
Oh, is
that's
that like
what
a
one of the
base
cards look
version or
like.
something?
I think so.
Oh, that's cool.
Hopefully, I get the Ben Affleck. That would be dope.
What's the name of this again?
Wonders of the First.
And what does it say
There's a
actually
whole
what the
autograph in
premise is?
It does.
Okay.
If you read the article in the news in the magazine.
Yeah, it looks like it has like some medieval vibes.
I mean,
to
it's all the same. It's probably very like Lord of the Rings, Magic the Gathering
okay.
kind of
Yeah.
esque.
Man, now I'm looking through this and I'm looking at all the Star Wars cards in here. The Star Wars single show that we did on Sunday on May the 3rd.
How
Be
did
with
that
you.
go?
Well, you would know. You were in there. You bought a card.
I wasn't in there for a long time.
I got you.
I said, "Wow, this card's cheap. I'm gonna buy it."
it was cheap.
the Wonder Bread Darth Vader.
It's crazy how some of those go for like much cheaper than they should, and then other ones that are like, oh, this shouldn't go for very much. Go for much more. I don't get it 100%. Like the goldenrod. We had the goldenrod and
the regular.
the regular version of the C3PO card.
For the people that don't know what the goldenrod is,
Look it up. I'm not going to explain it.
it's C3PO with
C3PO
his
with
member.
Okay, hang on now. Clean it up, mister. It's a misprint of the card. We'll just say that. Go look it up if you need to know. But the card, it was a PSA 7. They were both PSA 7s.
Mhm.
And the PSA 7 last sold for, I think it was like close to 800. I think there was one that sold for 800 just recently. But it sold for $750. However,
on your auction,
on the auction, but
you have another card.
it
with
included the other PSA 7, and the regular PSA 7 goes for like 200. So someone got like a $200 deal,
crazy deal
on that. Which in the hindsight, in the future, won't list two cards in one again because I think
people also get confused. It's like, am I buying this card or am I buying that card?
And I think people just looked up, like they knew they wanted the error version, and they didn't really look to see. Oh,
I would love to have
value in
both.
Oh yeah, I think so. That's why we did it. That's you know, I was talking to Matt,
especially both of the same grade. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I was talking to Matt, and that was kind of the idea. I was like, oh well, if I want one, I want both probably. But anyways, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Good show.
How do you like doing that?
I like eBay Live, the Sunday night shows. There are some Sundays where I'm like last night,
do this.
I don't want to. Oh yeah, last night I didn't want to do it because I was sick. Like my GLP-1 kings out there might appreciate. The stomach problems have kicked in, which I didn't think I was going to have it again. I thought it like when I was on Wegovy, it like was fine for a while and then it got bad. And then I had to stop taking it. And I switched over to, whatever the one I'm on now. I can't even remember, it's got an in in it.
I don't know.
But anyways, hang on, GLP-1.
So you still have like the stomach paralysis side effect?
That's what started last night. And I took it on Friday. So it's like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense that it must be a connection. It's a tirzepatide. It doesn't matter. No, that's not helping anybody. I mentioned this because I've had several people reach out and they're like, thank you for saying something about it. I didn't realize other people were having other similar issues like this.
Is that one of the known side effects?
Yeah, I mean, it's a side effect for some people with all of these out there. But yeah, this one just gave me such bad stomach pains, like all through Saturday night into Sunday. And then it's just like,
you can't burp. So I'm sure that doesn't help.
Oh, it's awful. I will say, all of that being said, it was much better. It's already kind of passed.
All that being said, if I had an over under of how many times you say that, I would be over.
how many times I'm trying to finish a story and you interrupt me?
With all that being said, continue with your story.
I'm gonna murder you. That
You heard it here first.
Don't know. Actually, in case he dies, cut that. Zet Bound, that's what it is. Dang it, man. I could not think of it. So yeah, I did not want to do the show Sunday night. I just was like, I was flush throughout the show. Like I ended up mentioning it at one point because my face was just like so red. And I got to the point where I'm like, well, this show I don't want to do. But most shows I actually enjoy because I know it's not going to be like a 12 to 18 hour break like I've been known to do.
Do it for like an hour and then you're like, all right.
Yeah, and what's great is like all the cards are already graded, so there's no sleeving and top loading. They're already like in a little baggie as well. So Sam, sports lady, is there. She puts a name on whoever buys it. She sets it aside. And I just get to run through them. I get to talk about the cards, have fun with the audience. Funkle gets involved, and now we've got Funkle on audio too, so he can join in the chat. And so it's just like, okay, well,
the voice of the heavens.
he gets on the voice box, and now it's a lot of fun. I would say 9 times out of 10, it's actually probably a better experience overall because of the simplicity of it.
Yeah.
Granted, when I'm doing like a break, I don't have to worry about anybody else's cards or value. Like, cause for him, I'm like, I am constantly trying to make sure like, oh, this card doesn't undersell or, I'm promoting this in a proper way.
Well, that's like the risk in an auction period, right? Like,
yeah, but it's like, there are things where I can take, I can do some research real quick. Like if there's a card that's going up, I can pull it up on Card Ladder and just see recent sales, like recent comps. Cause there are times where people want to know like, oh, I was only going to pay $50, but that's a $250 card. Oh, I'll up my max bid because it's only going for 75 right now. And I'll pay more for it. So it's like, well, I'm benefiting both the seller, Funkle, and I'm benefiting the people who want to buy that card, either to collect or maybe a flip in the future. So, but that's where it's like, to do that, you have to be on and like ready to go. And because you're involved in the chat, you're talking to them,
ready to go.
You got to keep the energy up and you got to be doing research all at the same time. So when you are feeling like garbage, that becomes more difficult. But that's the beauty, is that's the only time that's happened. All the other shows have been great. This Sunday, we're doing another show. It's every Sunday. I can't tell you how many guys have come in there from the podcast listening to this. And
come on.
Hey, heard you on the Hobby Nonsense podcast.
All the GLP-1 kings.
Yeah, all you GLP-1 kings out there. And so it's really cool because not everybody buys. Some of them do, but others are just popping in to say hey or joining in the chat. So yeah, it's a good experience. And this Sunday will be back to normal as far as like a bunch of Disney, and a bunch of movie, music, other IPs, Marvel. There's actually still a few Star Wars cards in there too. So I've actually already got it listed. So it'll be good. All right. Pokemon.
Let's
hit it.
So what do you want to talk about?
Nothing.
So Pokemon. I wanted to bring this up just because one of the things that I like to do, especially here on the podcast, is giving you some value. I know that we've gotten plenty of messages over like, oh, I really like what you did, or thank you for telling me about this. Thank you for telling me about that. So I'm fixing to give you a lot of value. So the first thing that I want to talk about is 2 of the promo cards that are currently out that you can pick up really low that are going to make you money if you can get them in a PSA 10.
Okay.
So these are really good pickups. One of the pickups that you can actually pick up right now for $4 in raw value is the Pikachu 2026 Pokemon Day promo. So there are a lot out there. There's a lot of them. It's a yellow box for Pokemon Day. And inside is that little Pikachu. And the cool thing about this card is it does have the old Cosmo holo pattern on it.
Oh, okay.
So check out, if you're somewhere where you see a lot of these boxes, try to grab one with a swirl. If you see one with a swirl, those are probably going to fetch a premium.
Like the outside of the box?
You can see the card like you can see the promo.
It's a promo card. Duh.
It's a promo card.
Yes.
So the Pikachu 2026 Pokemon Day promo card.
Yep.
Okay. $4 raw value. And a PSA 10, it's a $600 card.
Gee.
Pop 29 and a PSA 10.
Oh, so it must be hard to grade then.
Correct.
Which is not.
But they're everywhere.
That's crazy that it's that hard to grade because their Pokemon cards are not known for being that difficult.
But like I said.
But you said this is an older set, isn't it?
No, it just came out.
Oh, this is new.
Yeah,
I
this
apologize.
This is new. 2026 Pokemon Day.
Yes. Okay.
Box. It has like 3 packs in it, and it has that promo card in it.
Got you.
So they're everywhere. It also has like a coin, has a
You
Pokemon.
love your coins.
Love those coins. And the next one, which is this card, was actually going to be part of the Mega Evolution set, but they ended up doing a promo for it. It is the Mega Evolutions promo. It's the Haunter card. It's in a Mega Battle deck. Something that you should never pick up unless it has an exclusive promo to it. And this
Mega
one
Battle
does.
deck. I was gonna say I thought I wasn't supposed to get those, but all right.
This one has just an exclusive promo for this battle deck. It's a art rare Haunter.
Okay.
And the raw price of this card, because it's been climbing a little bit, it's $59 raw.
That's not as cheap as $4.
That's right. But in a PSA 10 is $1,300.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
So from $59 to $1,300, and then the pop on it is $319 in PSA 10.
All right. Again, here's the thing on some of these pops, it's like that's what they are now. But
That's
again, if they are brand new, who knows how many cards are in there for grading at this moment. But it's like one of those where it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more people send it in, the more people are like, oh, there must be value because there's so many of these out there. I mean, it's not always the case, obviously, but it does feel like that in the Pokemon world sometimes. Where
and the Burger Chew is actually steadily climbing back up to I think the PSA 10.
Yeah,
it was at the lowest was around $40. I think currently is around $56 or $60
for PSA 10.
For a PSA 10.
Dang it! No, I'm not sending this in unless it's worth $1,000.
$1,000? Okay.
I want a PSA 10 worth $1,000.
I don't think it was ever $1,000.
I want it to be. What about this fake Pokemon card I have right here?
That would not do anything. But yeah, so if you see those promos out there, make sure to pick them up. They'll give you some good value on there. So if you didn't know, the new sets are coming out. Chaos Rising is supposed to be releasing May 22nd. That's the new set. But other new sets have been announced. All right.
There's so many sets.
This
goes back to the junk wax talk you were talking about.
They give you this. Pokemon has always done this. They give you plenty of time to know which sets are coming out for you to know what you want to buy.
Ah, okay.
So it's like if you're a Gengar collector, you're gonna buy this set. You're a Charizard collector, you're gonna buy this set.
What if I'm a Ginger collector? I only collect redheads.
Redheads?
Yeah. I know there's some trainers out there.
Redhead trainers.
Misty. Dude, are you not impressed? I'm impressed that I pulled that one out.
Well, that's an OG trainer.
Okay, you could show a little appreciation for the fact that I pulled out.
Now he's Googling redhead trainers.
I'm Googling to make sure Misty is redhead.
Yeah, Misty's redhead.
She's one of the original. Okay.
She's one of the OGs. One of the OGs. So one of the Pitch Black has just been announced.
Hey, you could say Jessie is, Jessie from Team Rocket. I mean, her hair is red, right? It's purple. Purplish red.
Purple?
Yeah. I mean,
I thought you were telling me to call you Jesse. I was like, do I not call you Jesse?
Will you call me by my given name, sir?
But yeah, Pitch Black has just been announced for our new after Chaos Rising, July 17th. Pitch Black is coming out. The Pokemon that it's going to feature is the Mega Darkrai. So I'm bringing this up because Pitch Black is coming out, and also they announced Storm Emeralda.
Emotional damage. Esmeralda? Is that what you're saying? Turn over here. Let me read it. Let me Storm Emeralda.
Emeralda is the other set that's going to be releasing after Pitch Black. So those two sets, the Pitch Black is going to be featuring Darkrai, and the other one is going to be featuring the Mega Darkrai and Mega Rayquaza.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay. All right.
So if you're a Rayquaza collector, I would pick up this set. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is I want to give you because usually what happens in Pokemon is that whenever a new set comes out, a spotlight is shown on that particular Pokemon.
Yeah.
So any Pokemon that used to have has cards in the past that have been good, they're going to come up, they're going to rise in price because the spotlight is on that Pokemon. So what I want to do is I want to tell you some of the cards that you should pick up before these sets come out, because I think they're going to go up in price.
Okay. I like that. Very cool.
All right. So,
but real quick, before you do it, can I just share something real quick? Mela,
With that being said,
Buck, Malva, Flannery,
Mulva.
Silver. Mela is
the thing.
character, the trainer's name. Rourke.
These are all redheaded
Lorelei. Yeah, these are all redheaded trainers, apparently. For all those who needed to know that information, you now have it. Here's what I
do. You got pictures?
Here's what I would love to do. I would love to just do, for everybody who's listening, this does not apply to you.
But they're not, they're like legitimately redheaded. They're not like ginger.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's
but
not
I'm saying
your
like,
standard of red.
I mean, when I think redhead, I'm thinking like a misty
Orange.
ginger.
Yeah, I feel you. But here's what I want to do. I want to do a video where we'll do it on this podcast where
I don't know.
I promote all redheaded Pokemon trainers are the new hot collectible. And then I want Shane to clip it and post it up like he does. And I want to see if it gets traction.
It will.
And then I want to see if people just go out and buy it because of that. It's all going to be a big test because anybody who would have listened to the podcast would have known from the get-go that Jesse just made this up on the spot and he just wanted to test the theory.
So should we buy redheaded trainers before we make this announcement just in case
it does go up? Well, I'm going to leave that to you and the rest of the listeners to make that decision on your own. However,
what are the names again?
Let's go ahead and set me up. Set me up. Go ahead and ask me, what do you think the next big collectible is going to be?
Jesse, I know that there are a lot of Pokemon.
Start over. Do it perfectly.
Jesse, there's a lot of new Pokemon sets that are coming out.
Yes.
But what do you think that the next big card collectibles and the cards that are going to go up in price are going to be?
Dude, I'm so glad you asked. I don't think it's going to be one set. I think what people are going after is like a personal connection. And what is like unique about them? And one of the most unique features is the redheaded gene. Am I right? Right?
Very
High five.
unique.
Give me.
Not going to do that.
Okay. So here's the thing. I looked up all the most popular redheaded trainers in the Pokemon universe. I'm going to go through and hit you with all the names of the most popular ones. And those are the ones you got to get right now because they are exploding in value. And then cue me reading all the names. Hang on. All right. So now cut in.
You got to make sure there's cards of these trainers. You can't just like
throw the
trainers
Shane, just find like one. Just find one of the cards.
They may not exist.
You know what? We're just gonna read them off, and if they exist, he can throw up the card in the video. Okay.
This is such a bad idea.
No, it's not. This is the test. We are testing theories right now. So you got to get Flannery. She is a fire type gym leader. Of course, she's going to have red hair. You got Mela. You got Silver, and we're talking about red. It's crazy here. You have to have Buck, Malva, and of course, your OG Misty. Big trainer, big collectability. Go out and find them for yourselves. All right. So there, it's done. Shane, do with that what you will and make a very viral clip. And we're going to see just how this Pokemon world works. All right? Because Ray's over here killing it with the post. Like every week, there's another 100,000 views, thousands, tens of thousands of likes on one of his posts on Hobby Nonsense Instagram. And I'm very jealous. And I'm like,
I don't know why you're jealous.
Because I want to, I mean, it's both of our page, but it's also like, I want to make something because you're killing it. And I just want to make something that it also kills. Now, that being said, I don't want to be the one who's known for just being a liar either. This is why I'm saying this is a test. I'm not doing this all the time.
I had somebody call me a liar in the DMs. They kept posting, stories with screenshots calling me a liar about the Pikachu, me purchasing that Pikachu for $300 and selling it for $390.
They said you didn't do that? Did you not do that?
I did.
Well, he said you didn't. So who do I believe?
And then I sent them the video of us actually doing it. Then we clipped it up and he was like, my bad.
Oh, he did. Oh, you know what? Okay. I can appreciate
because granted, the market value never was as low at 300.
Okay.
But I purchased it at 300.
Yeah, but so that's why it was so unbelievable.
Exactly.
Okay. That is, I'm good for that guy for at least admitting when he's wrong. But I, unlike him, will never admit that I'm wrong for doing this fake promotion of redheaded trainers. I think
you better hope that there's cards for those redheaded trainers.
Of course there's going to be. I mean, how could there not be cards for like some of the most popular redheads out there in the Pokemon world?
Who are your top 10 redhead people?
Sean from My Breaks. I think BJ from my breaks. We talk about redheads in the breaks a lot. So I think those are probably my grandpa. I guess I should probably include family members. I guess
Carrot
my
Top?
uncle. Carrot Top, definitely in the top 3. After that, I feel like it's a hard fall into like the Mask. You know, like the kid from The Mask with Cher.
Oof.
I think, he's in the top 10, but it's not like there's a big differentiator between top 5 and then bottom 5. That would be
What about women? There's no women on that list.
There's
plenty of women.
I'm married, so I don't really see women.
What about the girl from Brave?
Ooh, okay.
Lucille Ball should be number 1.
Lucille Ball. I mean, not number 1. She can be in the top 10.
She's my number 1. Ed Sheeran, definitely on top 10.
Ed Sheeran is actually kind of funny. He's low key funny, and
there we go.
I'm
more
down
of
with that.
More of a reason.
All right, so I think we're at like 9 now, maybe 8. Give me 2 more.
Emma Stone.
Yeah, she's funny. I like
Reba
her.
McEntire.
All right, don't give me another one because that's a perfect top 10. You couldn't get a better top 10 than that. My uncle, those 2 guys in the breaks.
What's the girl from Jurassic Park?
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah.
No, I said don't tell me any others. I'll bump my grandpa.
What's the girl from what is it?
Grandpa Taze, RIP. You're no longer with us, so you're out of the top 10. Bryce Dallas Howard has taken over your spot. All right, there you go. Grandpa got bumped. That's the end of your show, I think. Here's the thing.
You'll never know the cards that I'll have.
Wait, did you not? Oh, dang it. I totally forgot. I totally steamrolled you. It's all right. So sorry.
We'll do it on next week's episode of the podcast.
Wait, no. There's probably time. I mean, how long are we into this episode?
No, we'll do it on next week's episode.
You want to save it?
Yeah, let's save it. Let me know, guys. Put it down in the comments. If you really would want some cards that you need to pick up. But
of course they do.
If you don't, then we'll just
let us know in the comments if you want value in your podcast or Jesse steamrolling for nonsense.
Yeah, just it's behind a paywall.
It's behind a paywall.
$1.99 on our Patreon.
Ooh, should we get a Patreon set up? Bro, people have said that before. They said they'd pay for, they said they want to support. They don't really know how to support, and they'd be like, yeah, I'd do a Patreon.
Well, once we have our new logos.
Exactly. That's where I think a lot of our stuff is waiting.
We will create some sort of merch opportunity for everyone to purchase.
Merch, brake mats,
everything.
Holders, all this stuff.
So y'all get ready.
A lot of guys have been asking, like, hey, where's can I buy this or that? And we would love to make it. It's just tomorrow, I believe, we're supposed to get like the first proofs of the new logo.
Thursday.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we moved it to Thursday. So Thursday, I guess we'll be getting those new proofs. So, well, we haven't seen anything yet. We're very excited, but in very short amount of time, we'll have a new Hobby Nonsense logo out there. I hope it's good. I really hope. I hope it's not bad.
Well, we get to pick which one. We're not going to.
You think there's going to be multiple ones?
Yes,
you think they'll give us choices?
Duh. That's how it works.
Oh, I thought it's just like, hey, here's one.
No.
What would you like to see different or the same?
No, they'll give you they're going to give you maybe 10 choices.
You think 10?
And they're going to be like, I like elements of this one. I like elements of that one. What if we do this? What if we do that? I like these colors.
Okay. So I know we went to this company because we respect some of the work they've done and other things. Do you think they're going to AI and basing some of this off of ideas and then they draw it up?
No.
I mean, everybody's using AI for ideas.
Well, no, they're not doing that.
I love your confidence. Having no actual knowledge.
You know why? Because these are when you are in the art world, any kind of art world.
Yeah.
Even if you're make movies or books or anything.
Yeah.
Something about the human creativity will never outbeat AI as of right now. Let me put that caveat in
You mean
there.
it will always beat out AI?
It would always beat out.
Okay.
AI. It would always do it. I can say you can use AI to probably just help you to maybe, I don't know, help you do stuff.
Yeah.
But initially, the idea, for instance, today I put up a post on our Instagram of some of the best Star Wars cards that some of the collectors had.
Which, thank you, by the way.
So I had the idea, let's do this. I want to have 2 people looking over their Star Wars cards, a man and a woman, maybe a son, dressed like Star Wars characters. I have that in my head.
Yes.
That's what I want. I'm typing in AI. It creates the illustration.
So I do agree with you that as of right now, I think the human element still outdoes the art that AI will create. But I don't know if I agree that it will always be like that. I think
it will, because there is something about like the life and soul of something that a person creates, and just the human element of it, and not warm.
I hope
and
you're
not
right.
having a machine to do it.
I honestly hope you're right. I would love to know that there is a difference that cannot be mimicked by a machine. However, I don't think you are right. But that's my personal opinion, and I hope to be proven wrong.
Do you think that a machine will ever
Learn to love?
Paint anything like the Starry Night or the Mona Lisa?
I'm about to type into ChatGPT, make me a picture better than Starry Night and Mona Lisa combined. And it will make...
It would just make Mona Lisa look like Starry Night. I saw this really fun reel the other day of someone basically explaining ChatGPT like what to do as a prompt of how to cut a sandwich. Have you seen that?
No.
And it was like, okay, cut the sandwich in half. And then the guy goes to cut it like long ways instead of half. He's like, no, you're doing it wrong. It's like, do it this way. Like you put in a new prompt.
Yeah.
He takes the sandwich and flips it upside down and starts. It's like, no, that's still wrong.
The same thing. Yeah.
And then they do it. It's like, it's wrong every time because you don't know how to properly put in the prompt. I think that's how AI is. And
I think a lot of it has to do with
you know why? Because there's a human mistake element
in the programming of it.
Well, I'm saying like when we do things.
Sure. Oh, you mean like the mistake adds
like happy mistakes.
Yeah. Happy
Shout out to Bob Ross.
Happy little accident.
That's our show.
Here's my only thing. I just don't want them. I don't want it to get to the point where AI is used overtly in cards. Like it's okay if you want to use it to some.
You know what's funny? One of the big, we were talking about Wonders of the Fist. One of the big things that they have
Wonders of the Fist?
Wonders of the First, sorry. Wonders of the First card game that we were talking about. One of the, what do you call it? The bad things about this card game is that they started using, or in the beginning, they started using AI to create the artwork on the cards.
I was going to say, I didn't want to put them down because I don't know anything about it, but like the pictures look very AI-ish to me.
So just that's one of the controversies about this card game.
Thank you for saying that before I went.
No, I completely forgot about it until you said something.
Yeah, I don't know. All that being said, our logo should be coming soon. So that's when you'll see other things that you guys can hopefully represent your hobby nonsense love with. So
what do you think it'll look like?
We need to end the show. I mean, I think I would love to keep chatting all day. Our number, I mean, I'm telling you, our numbers keep going up, bro. It's because awesome to see.
They love this.
Yeah, maybe I'm just
let me know. Put it down in the comments if you guys have made it this far. Yeah, let us know. What do you want? What do you want out of this podcast?
Well, I feel like we ask them that all the time, right? Like,
yeah, I continue to want to ask.
That's fair. Them. Yeah, I still want to know. If you have a new idea that you haven't shared with us, or if you've said it before and we haven't responded.
If you have any cards that you want to pick up that you know they're going to make money on, put it down in the comments.
If you want to hear that instead of whatever this is. All right, guys, we'll be back next week. Thank you so much for watching and following. Thank you for those who went out to Apple and left like some positive 5-star reviews. Like there's some.
Should we read? Can we read the reviews next episode? Like if people leave a review.
I think that'd be a lot of fun, actually.
I think we should do it. We can call it the comment of the week.
We should pick a winner and send them something.
We can send them
I've got a box of that DC Superman still. So they sent us 2 boxes. Well, he gave us each one in person, but then they had sent us one.
Oh,
we could give that away.
Nah.
Let's talk about it. I'm the one who has 2 of them. I can just give one of them to one of them. Nah. Does that feel like we're paying for promote or for people to say positive things about us? Feels almost dirty. Or are you just saying nah because you're too busy putting in a code? He remembered he had to put in that redemption code, or else people are going to find it online and put it in for him. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you again for all the support. We love you. Goodbye.
See ya.